You touched on this aspect briefly, but I'll ask you to elaborate. Getting back to the state's business climate, the regulatory environment in the state and the legal environment of the state for the business community, what needs to be improved there to make Wisconsin more attractive to business?
Start at square one. Again, I'm on the front lines. I am a small business owner. We have multiple small businesses that we work with, and the rules and the regulations and the red tape, to say nothing of the taxation, are completely out of control in the state. That example I gave about losing those jobs because a business owner took 2 years here versus 9 months in the state that got the company, that's a very real example. We deal with it all the time on the business front. Businesses that want to build a building go through so much red tape that they sometimes surrender and don't build a building. The rules, regulations, red tape, and the number of layers of bureaucracy you have to get through to get anything done in the state of Wisconsin is clearly anti-business. And that's what you're seeing in that Forbes magazine where they call us the 47th worst state in America to do business. That's the outcome you're seeing.
How difficult would it be to get rid of all that? Is it just as easy to do away with?
Yes, none of this. Again, I say this every place I go. I do not have a white horse to ride in and fix this all and just wave a magic wand. I don't think it's going to be easy. I know when this was implemented, it was not easy. It was a knockdown, drag-out fight to get this done, but still, we got it done. So none of this is going to be easy. The concept of putting people with private sector business experience to head our departments at the state level is going to have a major part in changing the culture of the state of Wisconsin. So we are going to be looking to fill department head positions, and as I've already mentioned in the economic development team, I am going to be asking business owners around the state of Wisconsin to do the same thing Sue and I have done and set their business aside for a period of time. Because to me, this is what's made America. This nation was made great by people doing just what I'm talking about here, setting their business aside, putting their lives on hold for a short period, serving their state or their country to make it a better place for their children and their grandchildren, and then returning to the private sector. That's how this nation has been made, and it's how we got to where we are as a country today. So I'm going to be asking people to do that. And that's going to be department heads, it's going to be economic development team, and hopefully by getting people in leadership experience that have experienced what it means when government makes a rule or a regulation, is going to be a tremendous help. I picked up the paper, the Milwaukee Journal, sorry guys, but I'll pick up the newspaper. I picked up the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel yesterday, and top of the fold, front page picture in section 2 was a story about how a new government regulation was going to shut down an entire part of the remodeling industry and what the additional cost in that remodeling industry is going to be. Those are sorts of things that the people that are making those rules need to understand, that there's a very real impact out in the private sector when they make those rules, and they need to figure out how to accomplish their goals without shutting businesses down. And that's a classic example of what I'm talking about. And again, the rule itself and the goal of the rule, figure out how to get that job done without shutting the businesses down.